All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, Great Millstone, who teach very well. I learned this truth from. It's salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today, man, just basically getting on the northern and southern tribe, man. The so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans coming together, man. Because again, at the end of the day, man, we're brothers, man. And the reason why our kingdom couldn't stand because we was divided against ourselves, man. The northern tribe was fighting with the southern tribe was fighting against the northern tribe, and even today, so like even today, you go into the Dominican Republic, and they on the island with Haiti. You know, it's certain people in the Dominican Republic or from the tribe of Simeon that's as dark as me. But if you call them black or a Negro, they'll get offended. Not knowing that you're the friend, it's like not knowing that you're a brother of the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, man. But the person you could blame for that is Esau Edom. Let's go ahead and start off with a precept because that's one of the things that Esau pushed forth, man. The spirit of light skin versus dark skin, the division between brethren. That's a fix in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Let's get this. This is the book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs 6, and I'm going to jump down. Yep, this is the book of Proverbs 6, and I'm going to jump down to verse 19. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to get at the point. Let's start at verse 16. It says, these 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him. Now, this is going to name off some of the things that Yahweh Shai despise, man. It says, a proud look, a lying tongue, and the hands that shed innocent blood. Now, who that describes right there? The nation of Edom. Continuing on. And the heart that divides with wicked imaginations, and that's what this devil do, man. He sit up in his think tanks. He do psychological testing, things like that, just to break our people up, man. You have to realize Esau, he have exhausted all his resources for us to be lost, man. He have exhausted all his resources for us to just be niggas and spicks, man. Soon as we start calling ourselves Israelites and we start claiming our heritage, then it's a problem with that, man. You know, then we're the bad guys all of a sudden, man. You know, let's continue on though. It says, a heart that divides wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischiefs, a false witness that speaketh lies, Esau Edom. But the part right here, it says, in him that sowed discord among the brethren. And that's what Esau had done, by the way, by separating the so-called Latinos between the blacks, man. Because even when you go on the TV show, it always be for lack of better words, a stereotype of how a so-called black man supposed to be and how a so-called Mexican supposed to be, man. And basically that mess with Jake's psyche even until this day, man. Well, I'm just going to stay with the guys that well saggy pants. I'm just going to stay with the Marachi band, things like that. But not knowing that we have the same heritage, man. Not knowing that we are the same people, you know? Because at the end of the day, no matter what color we is or whatever, we still go through the same shit. You still got the curses upon you, man. You can't run away from Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. You know? You can't run away from Deuteronomy 28. Curse shall be in the city, curse shall be in the field. Thou shalt build up a house, and thou shalt not dwell in. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not drink of the wine thereof, man. These curses that our people are suffering under, you can't run away from it. But it's an evidence that shows us that we are brethren. Let's get this in the book of Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah 15 verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah will oppress together. Yes, the white man, he hate me and he hate you too, man. So it ain't no difference. I don't care how much you look like them. I don't care how much your hair stringly. At the end of the day, we brothers, man. You more kin to us than in them. Let's read this again, though. It says the children of Israel. The children of Israel is talking about the Latinos, the so-called people from Honduras, the people from Venezuela, the people from Mexico, man, and the people that scattered abroad, you know and much more. But it says, in the children of Judah, who are the children of Judah? The so-called blacks, the so-called Jamaicans, the so-called Haitians. Continuing on, though. It says, we're oppressed together, so we're going through hell together, man. You know? Esau fucking up my taxes like he fucking up your taxes. Continuing on, though. It says, it all took them captives, held them fast. They refused to let them go. And that's the spirit of Pharaoh in Egypt, man. Esau, he refused to let our people go. And especially the northern tribe with the building, man. Because everywhere you turn around, it be new building, new building, new building. But guess, is it white people building those buildings? Or is it Chinese people? No. It's so-called Mexicans, Latinos, and blacks, man, that's on the construction sites getting their hands dirty, man. The only time you might see Edomite, he might be a foreman, but at the same time, he might be a Jake, but it might be an architect or a small head that'll ride by every now and then, man. You know? But at the end of the day, it shows you that the ones that's down in the gutter, the ones that's getting their hands dirty, those are the ones that's the children of Israel. This kingdom, we're building another person's kingdom, for lack of better words, which shows you and it's evident of you that you are nothing but a slave here, man. It's not like we have land or like we have resources and stuff like that. Yeah, we have resources to a certain extent, but we don't have a standing army like Esau. The only thing we really got is ourselves. But Esau wants us to be divided against ourselves, man. Now, real quick, play this little video.
One of the lines that made the song so famous is when I go Boricua, Morena, and what Boricua means Puerto Rican and black woman. That's like my love to the music, you know? My love to the, thank to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank to the black people for accepting Boricua. I'm not.
And that's it, man, because again, we are all the same people, man, and people know it. For lack of better words, guys like Big Pun, Fat Joe, how they can easily navigate into the so-called hip-hop world. Is it because they just that Eminem, he just a white boy that got bad lyrics? Okay, no, it's because he's an Israelite. Why he can navigate through this different realm like that? Why he can speak to the so-called people like that? Because he's of the children of Israel. And the same thing with Big Pun. But at the end of the day, you have to know that our people were scattered abroad, but the Lord, He's bringing our people back together through what? Through this word, man. You know. This is how Yahweh Shema Shai is binding up that relationship between the northern tribe and the southern tribe. Let's get this in the book of Isaiah, Isaiah 9:11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof. And yes, the Lord, He's going to close up the breaches. Why? Because we was once scattered, we was separated, we was divided against each other, man. Again, you go back into the book of Kings, the northern tribe was fighting against the southern tribe was fighting against the northern tribe, but now it's getting to a point where we're just binding up our relationship now, man. That's why it says, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And that's beautiful because what the scriptures say, a house divided cannot stand. The nation of Israel was divided at one point, man. And that's why Judah and Israel couldn't stand. But now we are binding up. Now we're coming back together. And these Edomites, they can't stand. You know, the Temanites, the Temanites and the Amalekites, they can't stand. They divided against one another, man. But at the end of the day, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans and the people that scattered the bride coming together is a big point of prophecy, man. Because it just shows you that Yahweh Shai is one step closer. Let's get this real quick in Isaiah 11 and verse 13. It says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart. And that's the northern tribe, man. Because Judah, the tribe of Judah, the so-called blacks, they're the head tribe, just to be real about it. But it's not like Ephraim don't have their own culture, for lack of better words, man. You know, their own different way to do things. Because even though everybody they follow out the Jake style, what a Judah be a new outfit or the songs of a Judite or something like that. But guess what? Ephraim, they have their own style too, because the northern tribe is like a whole different world, but at the same time, it's Israel. You know? Let's read this again. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. That's just like two brothers bickering back and forth, and all of a sudden they just cool. Two brothers bickering back and forth, y'all mad at each other, but at the same time, y'all turn around, not everything's at peace. Guess what brought everything at peace with us? What? This word, man. Because again, we never realized we was brethren until now. We never realized the importance, of family or the importance of a brotherhood until now, man. Because Esau always taught us, you just stay with them, be with this kind, not knowing that they was our kind all along. But Esau wanted us to be separated from our brothers, man. Esau wanted us to be in a dead state, wanting us to continue to be niggas and spicks and basically a dumbass, man. But the Wadi Yahweh Shemai for giving us this word and revealing this word unto us so we can realize and know what's going on, man. You know? But at the end of the day, the northern tribe, the so-called Latinos, the tribe of Simeon, Ephraim, Issachar, Manasseh, and the rest of the tribes in Judah, we all brethren, man. People from Cuba. Because even though your skin color might not be to a certain degree, it don't matter as long as your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That means you are a part of the children of Israel. So yeah, I might just pray this video was edifying. I want to say call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rakakodash, Shalom DTA, and the Bible Ball.